Hey you guys, so we are looking today at the Marvel Legends series Fantastic Four Doctor Doom. I had to have one of these. While I was on vacation, I was trying not to buy figures that there was a possibility of me buying at home, but when I saw this, I just had to have him because it's Doctor Doom and I am a big Fantastic Four fan. They were the comics I read most as a kid, and Doctor Doom is like one of the best Marvel villains ever. The films I've kind of enjoyed, but not, you know, they're good, but I want to see what Marvel will actually do with them when they do them. I was looking for Hulk as well. Didn't see any of those. I did see Mr. Fantastic. There was a few Human Torches. I did see one Marvel's Invisible Woman. Why it says Marvel's Invisible Woman? Is there a other Invisible Woman? I suppose there's a Universal Invisible Woman, isn't there? This is a film, so yeah. I didn't see a thing. It's a Marvel's thing, so I guess I have to do that because they want to confuse you with The Thing. I'm not sure if I like this darker outfit. I would have liked a more classic look for the Fantastic Four, but I guess this is what they look like at the moment, so yeah. Victor Von Doom uses his incredible intelligence and mystical abilities to oppose the Fantastic Four. Very short and to the point. Nice artwork down at the top. This is on with a Super Scroll, which I probably won't be getting all of because I may not be buying all of these. Yeah, usual legalese, how much I paid for it. Yeah, so let's figure out which is the best side to open the box. We'll go for this side. So the Fantastic Four, their comics was cancelled for a while, and you know, that blew my mind. I will be honest, I don't read comics like I should, or like I did. Oh, nice Fantastic Four logo on the back there, with all the like cosmic rays around it. Yeah, I don't read comics like I should because I started reading many years ago because you couldn't just read one comic. You had to read, you'd read like the Fantastic Four, and then at the end of it it'd say, this story continues in Thor, and I didn't buy Thor, so then I had to buy one issue of Thor, which didn't really make any sense, just for them to put like one little bit in that then referred to something else, which was continued in Captain Marvel, which I didn't buy Captain Marvel, so then I had to go back, and I fell out with the comics. Oh, so it's got a solid cape which is through the back of the packaging. There we go. The crunch of plastic. I love the smell. Smells like victory. Come on. Come on. Come on. Push. There we go. There we go. It's a boy. Yeah. So, the cape's kind of weirdly loose on him. So manoeuvrable, which is good. That may need a bit of a hairdryer job on it to get it to sit how would like it. So yeah, I do like the sort of the chrome on him is slightly dark. It's not shiny on there. It's that thing, isn't it? Does he wear like chrome, or is it just steel? I always think it's more of a steel look, but there is quite a nice reflection in that shoulder there. I do like that. So you got the two heads. Let's see. Pretty good at standing straight out of the box. You also got the fist hands. I will probably leave him with the hands he's got because they're pretty cool. Let's move them out of the way so we can see a close-up of, because his face will be easy to show you. So that face has more, it's more of the, more of the Prestud look from the earlier versions of Doom. And the mouth piecey thing in there as well. And there's his eyes, which do look a little bit like they should be. So I had to look around the camera then. A little bit further up. So I don't know if it's a. Now that's interesting because it's a head glued into the mask. So there may be a way, if you're clever, to pop that out, shave a bit off the top of the head and just push it up a little bit. If you're that way inclined and clever. I'll probably just leave it like that. Yeah, I don't know which face I like better. That is more of a solid, less sort of newer look. That's more of a classic. So I may have to swap it for that. I'm going to do it now because I've learned over the years that swapping heads is something you do in private when you can swear. There is, interestingly, a holster and a gun in it, which is, funnily enough, a Luger. I know my guns, kind of. It's a little bit bent, but it is a Luger, and it is a, this is a Second World War gun that was used in Germany, mainly. So yeah, Germans are always the bad guys. He does hold the gun, and I'm supposed, yep, you can put his trigger finger through there. Oops. So yeah, you can have him armed. Now the nice thing is that he stands out of the box because the cape is keeping him he's keeping him upright. So let me pop that out and then put that back. We'll have a look and see how articulated I missed. How articulated still he is. Oh look, he's even got his initials on his gun pouch holster. So head-wise, little bit of tilt. Oh, quite a lot forward. A bit of back. So the cloak is separated in two pieces there. So you can. Oh, that's nice. You can bring it down a little bit. This one is glued together, but it's still manoeuvrable. But yeah, the cloak, the hood is openable. Alright, you can see more of his face now. Oh, cool. Articulation wise, obviously the cloak's going to get in the way a little bit. Up to there, it does go all the way around. Elbows, sort of double jointed, and the armour bit there does, you know, sit quite nicely in. Hands articulation, they have got the peg there so you can tilt them and stuff. So yeah, that looks like it should be holding a cosmic cube or something, doesn't it? Yeah, I think I'm going to have him stood with like that kind of look on his. Obviously, the swivel in the middle there, not a lot. It does click though, which is nice. Not a lot of, a little bit of tilt, I suppose. His robe does get in the way a little bit of the legs. He's armoured in there. It is nice they have painted in all the brackets and things there. So articulation wise, it does come up, move forward, does kind of move back, but the cloak's going to get in the way, and it is pretty stiff, so it's not going to be, you know. Leg wise, oh, he is nearly a butt kicker. Yeah, I like it. I think it's it's a nice version of Doom, and I didn't have a Doom. I grew up with the Secret Wars figures, so it's like I have a love for the classic Captain America, Iron Man, Spider-Man, and I am trying to kind of collect the Marvel Legends that are those characters. I'm trying to collect the Secret Wars. So I do have the 80th anniversary Iron Man and Captain America. And Thor. So they're my go-to for those ones. I have an old Colossus, which is that. So yeah, it's kind of, this Doom is going to be the Doctor Doom for that collection that I'm going for. I grew up, my dad used to go and get me on a Saturday morning, he used to go and get me the English version of the Secret Wars comic, which I think had, did it have Rocket Raccoon in the back? I can't remember. But it was always two comics in one, and they were like 50p, and they were quite thin, but you know, they were reprints of the American comics. So And I have bought the Secret Wars, the proper comics, since. But yeah, I like this. Oh, under here, oops, there goes his head. He also has 2 little rocket packs on the back there. And the cloak does... Tell you what, while we're doing this... That's interesting, because I've knocked his head off completely. See if we can get the... You see, I've knocked... It's weird, it's like a ball joint. No, I'm gonna... Ah, there we... Ooh, crikey. That's a big ball joint on there. Right. I wasn't going to do it, but we're going to do it. Alright, see if we can get this to plug into there. I'm going to figure out which is the front. That's the front. Oh, did you hear that? Click. There we go. So that's the other head. Then you put the cloak on. There is a peg in the back there, so you can, I think, kind of plug it in to keep it more sturdy. Right, I'll do this over here as well. There we go. Yeah, that is a more classic Doom face. I think mine's going to have that one on. But yeah, that cloak does peg in there, so it will keep it in a better place. But no, the cloak isn't actually completely keeping him up. He is standing up pretty much all by himself, which I'm impressed with. Yeah. So, that's kind of it, really. Oh, you do get a scroll leg. He's probably got the most boringest part of the scroll with him. A leg. Yeah. So, I hope you're all well and doing good out there. I hope you're all staying sane and not getting stir crazy. What would really help would be if you hit the like, shares and the subscribes down there. Yeah. Stay safe, stay indoors, have a great day, a great night, and we will see you all in the next video. Bye now. It's going to be weird in a couple of years when we're watching this and we've all forgotten what the coronavirus was. And I keep telling people to stay indoors. Bye now.